All right, we are in Home Depot doing our virtual field trip a little differently. We had to wait in a line for them to let us in. So I wanted to take you guys on a virtual field trip. So here is where you can buy different seeds, okay? And all different kinds. These are some herbs you can chop up and grow with, and seasonings. You don't need gloves, honey. No, getting your hands dirty is good for you. Go put them back. Ooh, catnip. Ooh, chamomile can be made into a really nice tea. I love cooking with basil. Look at all the different kinds of basil. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of basil. Ooh, and cat grass is really good for cats, actually. I love cooking with cilantro. So here are more herbs. We have a lavender plant that's growing right now. Here are some peas that we used for our root experiment. Oh, very cool. And then we get into the vegetables. All the different vegetables. Okay. And what are these? And then these are some flowers. Different flowers. How cool. All that variety. So that's what the packets look like. They tell you what kind it is. Show a picture of the flower. This in Latin is going to be like the scientific name. And this here tells you how long until they bloom. There's a difference between blooming and germination. And then on the back is the care and maintenance. It will tell you, here's a map of the country. So if we find Nevada, Nevada is yellow. So over here in our key means that the best time to plant these is during May and June. Okay. And that's how, so 14 to 21 days to germinate, how deep they should go in the ground, spacing apart, their height, and how many days to bloom. So that's a lot of really cool and important information. So then we have indoor plants. So certain plants, am I going to fit through here? This is a very interesting way that this little field trip of mine has gone. So some plants cannot handle being outside in direct sun. They're either going to need no sun or very little sun, and the indoor plants are more that they don't need direct sun at all. So, I mean, these are huge. These are taller than me. What are these? Oh, fig leaf fig trees. Oh, cool. So these will tell you they need bright light. It's a house plant. They grow upright. So these tags tell you very similar information that the plant, the seed packets will. So, and this is a sign that they're not getting what, oops. This is a sign they're not getting what they need. Oh, I see some orchids in here. Okay. Here, Lynn, come stand here next to this tree. So Lynn is about 4 feet tall, and the leaves start taller than her. Yeah, don't hit them, sweetie. You still have to be kind. Okay? So then we've got different seed starters here. We've used these before, and they have them in strips and little squares, and the seed starters are like what we put some of our flowers in. Refills and butterfly mixes. Oh, some of them are in pots. Okay. And they have flowers. It's really pretty. Gently put it back, please. And there's even a different kind of soil that's needed. These are moisture control. That reminds me. Let's take a look at one. Here. Let's take a look at the soil, honey. Let's see. This one
I want this one in my
I want to know what is in it. Ingredients. Whoops. It's not cooperating. Ingredients. This product is formulated from sphagnum peat moss, processed forest products, peat, and or compost. Oh, interesting. So that's one that they have to harvest from places like bogs. How interesting. And the brand is Miracle Grow. That's a really, really big brand. So let's go take a look. I know, put it back for now. Let's take a look. So just taking a look at what's here. So here's potting mix in the bigger bags. These are huge bags. They're kind of heavy. I'm gonna flip it over. Let's see. This product is formulated from one or more of the processed forest products. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. All right, off of there, please. These big, tall ladders are so that the employees can get to the very tip top. You're not an employee. Oh, I love these African violets. Those are some of my favorite plants. They're so pretty. So pretty. Ooh, and hydrangeas. I love hydrangeas. These grow, and the pH or the acidity level of the soil determines what color they are. That's how they can kind of be mixed. Oh, those are so pretty. I must resist. Okay, so now we're going to the outside ones. Okay, let's go to the left, honey. Okay. And this is what I did when I was picking some plants for us to pick. So I wanted to get some more of these anyway, but where is there a tag? So these tags tell you the name of the plant. So these are violas. Tells you it's an annual. That means it only blooms once a year. It can be in mixed gardens. It attracts butterflies. And that they spread. Okay. Oh. And then we turn it over. It tells you the height. There's under care and maintenance the height, the spacing apart, and the kind of water. Adapts well to dry or moist soil. Check often as establishing. So I think I got that from this one. So we may be coming back to get more of those. Aren't these cute? Their little faces. And these are also wonderful flowers for drying. And that's a crafting thing. Oh, show the snapdragons. These are Lynn's new favorite. They're called snapdragons because look at their little faces. Kind of looks like a dragon face. And if you gently pinch, I used to do that. We'll come back later, okay, and look to purchase, okay? All right. And then there are types of flowers like these that are considered topiaries that can be cut to be shaped. Like here's a dwarf Alberta spruce poodle conica. Deer resistant means that deer won't eat them. They're easy to grow.
Kind of looks like.
And this is the other thing I was looking at. That's 48 inches. That's more than 3 feet. And their hardiness, they can live in negative 30 degrees and only water 2 to 3 times per week until established. So this temperature is really important because that'll tell you if they will survive through the winter. These are pretty. Really, really pretty. Okay. It's a poodle because this is kind of how they style poodles. They give them little spheres on their shoulders, on their tails. So it's our virtual field trip for our plant unit via YouTube. So lots and lots of different kinds, and usually places like Home Depot will have them organized by how much sun they can take. So like all of these little ones, all these little flowers need kind of partial sun to shade. So we're in a shaded part. Okay, and even some hanging ones. And then these are more the shrubs that need sun. Okay, all of this is soil. All of those are soil. Oh, I think we're in the way, honey. We'll scooch. Okay. And this is where I have fun. All the different styles of pots that you can put them in if it needs to go in a pot. So I love coming here. So those are some different flowers, different things you can look at on the tags. So it's really, really important. You can go, oh, look, this one's pretty. Let's buy it. But you have to look at the tag. So this is a type of jasmine. Blooms in early to late spring. It can grow 24 to 36 inches apart. And the hardiness is only down to 0 degrees. Water weekly, more often until roots establish. So this one is not as hardy for winter. I mean, 0 degrees is cold, but here overnight and the temperature of the soil can be a lot colder. So, ooh, this one's really pretty. This one, ooh, it's another, this one's similar to that. It's that dwarf Alberta, but look, it's kind of in a little spiral. So it's the same type of tree or shrub. That's how it would look if you didn't do anything to it. So that's why it's a Konica. Ooh, is there a 3D shape that you hear in there, Lynn? In Konica, maybe a cone. And there's your cone if you didn't do anything to style it or trim it. That's what it would look like. So, yeah. So those are some things to look at and some different things to notice. And these all come from seeds and different kinds of seeds. So this is like at the end of the life cycle for a plant. And then, oh, this is interesting. These are azaleas, but they haven't quite bloomed yet. So the roots are in there. Here's our stem. And right now, these are the leaves, but soon it will be the flower once it opens. So, and that is what it will look like once it has opened. How cool is that? So, ooh, what is that? Is that a barbecue? That's a really cute little barbecue. It's huge. It's bigger than you. Ooh, here's an Italian cypress. Those can get really, really tall. Really, really tall. So, yeah, lots of people are shopping. It's kind of loud now that we're a little deeper into the plant section. People in construction or landscaping are buying stuff. So, I just thought this would be kind of fun to explore. Ooh, aren't these pretty? Oh, those will be the blooms. Where is it? Those will be the little blooms. That is so cool. Very, very cool. All different kinds. You have to still be gentle. Be gentle. Doesn't smell too good? No? Yeah.
Like icky poo water.
Oh, that's probably the soil and maybe fertilizer. Because fertilizer sometimes is made from cow manure or cow poo. So sometimes it can have that smell. So, yeah. So we're going to wander through and choose a couple more things for our patio. And I'm going to quiz Lynn on what she remembers. So I hope that was fun. She found some pansies. So, no, pansies have to grow outside. They need sun. So, I hope that was fun. Our little virtual field trip. I'll try and figure out more things like this that we can do. Hope you enjoyed.